The journey is over. The Demon King is dead. The party disbands and the story begins? That's not how tales are supposed to go. Usually, heroes walk into legend. Their triumphs are sung in taverns and town squares. Their weapons go from tools of their trade to memorabilia, gilding their already present memories for the rest of their lives, and even after. But what happens after? What happens when the curtain falls? When one of those heroes lives for another 1,000 years? Hi, I'm Neff, and you are now watching the first episode of Recently I Finished. On this channel, I'll be exploring and sharing my thoughts on all sorts of media, TV, anime, manga, books, and even movies. I'm not sure what else. I just know that I have a lot to talk about. Before I begin, I want to thank both Pei Talks Anime and also Zefā. Pei has a channel I found a little while ago, and I've been binging his videos since. You will not be surprised to learn that his channel inspired me to create this one. As such, I decided to start out with an anime called Frieren Beyond Journey's End. But don't worry, I'll be taking a different route afterwards. Zefā, however, is someone I consider a good friend, and he has supported me wonderfully throughout this process already. If you haven't checked out either of these channels, please go ahead and give them a look. They are amazing creators and 100% deserve your attention. Anyway, to begin properly, hi, I'm Neff, and recently I finished Frieren Beyond Journey's End. It's a quiet anime, a soft one, but somehow it hit harder than stories with dragons and explosions and world-ending stakes. This is a story about grief, time, and the quiet weight of memory, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. Please be aware of possible spoilers for Frieren Journey's End, Season 1. Frieren begins at the end. Literally, the hero's party returns home after 10 long years of adventure. There's a celebration, a quiet farewell, and then life continues. For some, at least. But for Frieren, the elven mage, time moves differently. Those 10 long years weren't long at all. For her, it was a short detour on her journey from birth to death. Even still, for everyone else, decades pass. And then someone dies. And Frieren realizes she never really knew them. That she never really tried to know them. So she sets off again. Not on a journey to save the world, but to understand it. To remember. To grieve. To grow. Time itself is a character in this anime. It stretches and collapses. It runs, walks, and saunters, and it lingers in small gestures. Where other shows would fast forward for pacing, Frieren stops and breathes. An old town she once passed through is now a city. A child she met is now a grandfather. And all of this is shown with such gentleness. Not to shock, but to quietly devastate. The show doesn't scream, time passes. It just lets you feel it. Frieren herself is unlike most protagonists. She's not fiery, not talkative, nor in a rush. She's distant, almost cold. She's quiet and seemingly selfish, but that's the point. She's lived for so long that she's become detached. People come and go, moments blur. Things that seem like forever to us humans are a simple drop in the bucket to elves like her. But now, slowly, painfully, and beautifully, she's learning how to care. Her growth isn't dramatic. It's a series of quiet awakenings. And those hit harder than any flashy character arc. Through flashbacks and memories, we get to know the original party, especially Himmel, the kind-hearted hero. He's the soul of the show, even though he's barely in it. His kindness echoes through time, shaping how Frieren changes and how others remember him. It's not about him being powerful. It's about him being present. And that presence is what Frieren starts to chase. And in chasing, she met her new companions, Fern and Stark. They're not replacements for Himmel or her original party. They're reflections. She mentors them, but also they teach her. Where once she moved through the world untouched, now she starts to connect. Every village, every magic spell, every tiny smile, they're all moments she would have missed before, and now she's learning to see them. At its heart, Frieren is about grieving what you never realized mattered. It's about taking the time to understand others before it's too late. About how memory is shaped not by grand victories, but by small things. A shared meal, a joke, a walk through the woods. It's gentle, yes, but it's not weak. It's soft, but it's also profound. Even though I cry like a baby at most media, I didn't actually expect to cry at this anime. But I did. Quietly. Later. When I thought about people I hadn't spoken to in a while. About stories that had ended without me realizing it. For me, Frieren was a wonderful step away from the loud and brilliant showing of shonen anime, which I love, don't get me wrong. But the fast-paced action of Jujutsu Kaisen, One Piece, Dragon Ball, and all those other wonderful animes and mangas is just that, fast-paced. Sometimes it's nice to sit back in my chair and watch something I can think slowly about. Something that won't shock me and make me cough with laughter. Sometimes you just need a story that is well and truly beautiful. Frieren snuck up on me, and maybe it will for you too. Thanks for watching, and thanks for listening. If you like this, feel free to subscribe. I'll be back with another story soon, because recently I finished something else.